Hi guys, so it's time for another Sunday video. So how have you guys been? Are people actually staying home and not working, or am I like the only one with a lot of free time? I feel like I always don't get enough sleep on the days that I film, so I get these like dark circles. Okay, so the content for today is actually an idea that I had last year, so it's a bit outdated, but I'm pretty sure none of you have seen it. So this Korean quiz variety show kind of invited Singaporeans to compete and beat their cast members in this like quiz tournament thingy, but it's like they only pick people from NUS and they quote it as the smartest people in Singapore. So today we're gonna try and see whether we can beat them. So we got this guy, he's like this winner of some international engineering competition. This guy who won some entrepreneur gold award, and Jade Rasif, apparently she likes to milk her tits for content. Some banker chick who is also a bodybuilder, and this guy who's called this prodigy. Okay, so I actually like quizzes a lot and this is very interesting to me, so I hope you guys can like play along and try and solve the questions as well. Alright, let's go first quiz. So this question tells you to move a number to make the equation work. However, you cannot move the signs. Okay, so like a hint I can give you if you cannot solve it is like there's a reason why these numbers are in like digital. So like the reason why it's in digital form is because you can actually like stack these numbers up to make a new number itself. Okay, so the solution is you move this number 3 over here, cross this out, and it becomes 5 plus 4 is equals to 9. Very simple, right? Okay, so they kind of took like 20 seconds. So did you take even shorter or longer? Subtle flex, I finished it in 3 seconds. Okay, next question. So the question goes like this: we need to paint the tiles exactly as the colors on the tiles. 1 bucket equals to 1 tile. And what's the minimum that we can use to make all the colors on the tiles? Okay, so a hint that I can kind of give you guys is like colors normally in quizzes are like meant to be added up. So to make like a new color, we try to solve this one by one by using only the basic colors first. So this one has to definitely be $5. Yellow 7, 3, and 3. How do you get black from colors? You kind of have to add all 3 colors together. So if you add red, blue, and yellow together, you get black. And if you add all these 3 buckets together, you get 3 buckets of black. These 3 add together is $15, so you split them up. So the last one, no choice, $10. Half a can of red, half a can of blue, you get 1 full can of purple. So that's cheaper. You get $4 for the purple, green is $5. And you get orange by adding red and yellow together. So half a can, 3.5 plus 2.5. So there we have all the numbers here. You can just add them together and the answer you get is 65. Yay. Okay, you guys managed to solve that? Okay, so this question is not solved by the NUS people. And let's move on. Okay, so over here with the Rubik's Cube, which is slightly jumbled up on the left, and we'll try and make it into the perfect one on the right. This question kind of requires you to have quite a good sense of 3D space, so try and solve it. A hint that I can give you is that you see over here like the main colors of each board are pretty much already settled. So what this tells you about the colors that needs to actually be moved are actually this bar only. So how the solution goes is actually you just shift this down. Ta-da! But that's the solution. You just need 3 moves only. Pretty simple, right? Okay, once again the NUS people cannot solve it. Okay, so this is question 4. You need to add these numbers together to get this number. So it's kind of like algebra, but it's like these 2 numbers are the same, these 2 numbers are the same, these 2 numbers are the same. No matter how high numbers you use for these 3 numbers, let's say you use like 99, 88 here, 77 here, the highest number you're gonna get is about 200 plus only. We can conclude that AA definitely is only 1 or 2. So you can see here, like if you use the last digits A plus B plus C, right, it must end up to be the last digit C, right? A plus B plus C, right, must be equals to C itself. So A plus B must be equals to 0, right, or 10. How you get A and B, you just times 11 by each. Unless this last C number is a 9, the front number will always be 1. So A definitely has to be 1, so B has to be 9. So here we just try to work it out. and see A plus B plus C, which one equals to 190 plus. So definitely it's 8. Yep, so the answer is 198. Okay, so this question the NUS people couldn't solve it also. Alright, moving on. Okay, so this is the last question. It's kind of more difficult than all the other questions, so let's try and do it. So there's certain rules you must satisfy in order to make the solution. The red arrows must point to 2 other red arrows, and the grey arrows cannot point to 2 other red arrows, so it's like either more or less. So the first mindset he has is to use the least arrows to make the rule valid. So over here we can see the first row, the 2 arrows are pointing at each other, so we can use this arrow to kind of like satisfy the other arrow equation. If the arrows are like pointing to each other, it can satisfy a lot of things. So over down here, we have 2 arrows that point to each other also. Over here we have 2 arrows that point to each other also. You can see that if we need to choose one of these arrows, which is definitely this arrow down here, since it satisfies this both. How to make these arrows point satisfy each other? It's just this arrow. And this arrow must satisfy 2 other red arrows also. So he must take this one. So over down here, you must get 2 arrows also. So you must take this one. And then this one is nicely pointing at each other. So this one. So and that's the solution. Alright, that's all for the 5 quizzes today. So when I watched this for the first time, I actually could solve questions 1, 3 and 4, which clearly means that they hired the wrong people. Okay, I'm not trying to shit on them or anything, because I know like the ability to solve quizzes does not equate to actually you being smart. It's one of the criteria, but it doesn't like fully mean that you're smart. So it's like, you know, they might be smart in their own fields. Alright, so I hope you guys had fun using your brains, and subscribe, leave a comment down below if you actually did the quizzes and what's your score, and bye bye.